What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Hope you're having a great day. Today we're talking about algae, and we're going to take a look at this aquarium right here because it has seen some better days. Lately we had some troubles with some algae, especially black brush algae and staghorn algae. So I kind of want to take this opportunity and to show you guys how I battle algae and how we're going to get this aquarium back into shape. Now, this is not a quick fix video. We're not gonna treat the aquarium with some sort of anti-algae chemical. I'm really not a big fan of adding chemicals to your aquarium water. It's not good for your plants, it's not good for your fish. So we're not gonna do that. What we are gonna do is we're gonna focus on growing healthy plants and making sure that the plants outcompete the algae. So first of all, let's talk about why algae appeared in this aquarium. This aquarium was used for a contest, and for that contest I basically had 10 weeks from planting to the final picture. So that's a relatively short time. So I was using a lot of light, a lot of CO2 and a lot of fertilization to make sure that we had good plant growth in those 10 weeks. And this worked out well. We had a lot of healthy plant growth and there was zero to no algae. So why did the algae appear? So after the contest was over, I kind of wanted to slow things down a little bit. So I switched from using 2 lights to only 1 light. And I swapped the pressurized CO2 system for a DIY CO2 system. So yeah, I think that was a problem here. I'm a big fan of DIY CO2, mostly because it's just so cheap. But it has a large disadvantage. And that's just because it can be very unstable sometimes. So yeah, the CO2 levels in this aquarium were unstable. There was not enough light, so some plants were lacking growth, and that just led to algae issues. So we got some staghorn algae and some black brush algae. So that's what's caused the algae, and now let's talk about how we're going to fix it. So yeah, the way we're going to fix this is just by focusing on growing healthy plants. So there's a few steps involved in this. So the first thing I did is I gave the external filter a good clean. It wasn't that dirty, but I just want to make sure that we have good flow, a good circulation throughout the entire aquarium, so that all the CO2 and all the nutrients are transferred to all the plants in every corner. Second thing I did is I gave the aquarium a huge trimming session. So I cut down all the plants to almost to the bare bottom. So by doing this large trimming session, we get rid of most of the algae. And now we can really focus on growing new healthy plants. So after that trimming session, I did a very large water change, almost 75%. I removed all the plant cuttings and just gave the aquarium a good clean overall. Another thing that I did is I upgraded the DIY CO2 with another bottle. So we're still using DIY CO2, but now we're using 2 sugar and yeast bottles instead of 1. This gives us a little bit more stable system. And we're also injecting now a little bit more CO2 than before. And the last thing I've done so far is I've actually added more light. So I've added another light unit, and this might be a little confusing for some people because a lot of times you will hear like, oh, you have algae, or reduce your light. That might help in some cases, but in this case I really want to focus on growing healthy plants, and for that we need a lot of light. So like I said before, after the contest was over, I removed 1 light unit. And this was a mistake. So this aquarium itself is 40 centimeters deep, and the hardscape is placed mostly in the middle. So by having only 1 light unit, you're forced to have that light unit in the middle of the aquarium. So the plants in the back and the plants in the front are just not getting that much light. So now I've switched back to having 2 light units, and once this aquarium is back into shape and we want to slow the plant growth down a little bit, we can always dim those 2 units a little bit. So those were the first few action steps towards a algae-free aquarium again. Now it's just a bit of a waiting game. We have to wait for the plants to grow back. And in the meantime, just keep up with the maintenance. So I'm going to keep you guys posted on the progress. And hopefully in 2 or 3 weeks, I can show you guys a nice, beautiful aquarium again. So yeah guys, I hope you will follow me on this journey towards an algae-free aquarium. And I hope that maybe next time you guys will run into some algae issues, you will try this method instead of reaching for the anti-algae chemical product, whatever. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.